What would you like?
Hi, I'll take a chocolate shake, a large fry, and a ham sandwich with cheese, please.
And you?
I'll just have some coffee and a ham sandwich to go.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna change my order.
What's it gonna be?
Just bring me a coffee and a sandwich, okay?
Okay, I'll be right back.
Thanks. We're worse off than when we were in San Francisco.
For right now, that's true, Marty. Things will get better, honey.
Why is she so stupid, Dad? Why does Rachel have to be so proud? We wouldn't even be in this situation. We could be sitting at the Stockdales right now, living the high life.
Mom, what do you want me to say? It's just the way your sister is.
Yeah. Who does she get it from? I can't believe you backed up those crooks. I went to jail because of them.
Marty, you're already out of jail. If you knew Annie the way I know Annie, you'd have done the same thing. Mm-hmm. All right? Look, I don't like what they did, Marnie. I couldn't turn them in.
It's just great, Dad. While you're off saving the entire world, who's gonna take care of us, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah. What if Robert decides not to loan Rachel the money?
She asked him for a loan before and he didn't have a problem.
Yeah, well, he's in Mexico City right now. That's a problem. What if he doesn't come back tomorrow? What if he stays there for the rest of the week? What are we supposed to do then? What are we supposed to do for money, Dad?
I don't know. Don't know.
Stupid. She should have just taken the plane tickets and the money when she had the chance. But no, that would have been too easy. We would have been out of this predicament. She's childish. That's what she is. I'm just not going to sit here and eat this crap. Hey, do you have a phone?
Yeah, behind the counter.
Okay.
Marnie, you better not be calling Tony. If you do, your sister's not going to forgive you.
Give me a little bit of credit.
I'll bring your sandwiches right now.
Okay, thanks.
Marnie. Marnie, who are you calling?
Hello?
Hey, Louis, it's Marnie.
Hey, Marnie, I'm glad you called.
I kind of need a huge favor.
Yeah, for you, anything. What's up?
Can you come by? I need to talk to you.
What's the Stockdale's house?
No, I'm at some restaurant. Hold on. Hey, anybody know the name of this place?
No, I don't know where that is. Oh, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'll be right over. Hey, you in any trouble?
Look, I'll explain everything when you get here, okay?
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Louis. You're the greatest. Bye. Fix things myself.
Who is it?
James, sir.
Come on in.
Excuse me, sir. Will you be having dinner?
No. I'm going to bed right away. I don't want to be disturbed, James, no matter what.
Very well, sir.
James, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Marnie wasn't here when Rachel left, was she?
No, sir. She'd gone out earlier that morning, and Rachel wanted to wait outside for her.
Well, do me a favor. If Marnie calls, no matter what time it is, put her through.
Very well, sir. And if Rachel calls her?
Put her through, too.
Very well, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you.
It's really late, Martin. What should we do now?
I don't know. I'm really bummed out because Peter isn't here. I mean, why did he leave? He didn't even say goodbye, no message, no nothing.
You think maybe the boss got really mad and kicked him out?
Oh, no. Do you think so?
I mean, it could be. James, he doesn't say anything.
He is an idiot. You know, I heard somewhere that he was going to be a priest. Can you imagine? A priest with that attitude. I'm sure he was thrown out because he had no compassion. What is the matter, Annie?
The boss, as you call him, has gone to bed, and he doesn't want to be disturbed.
But you told him that Annie was here?
No, I didn't give it any importance.
What would you know? Well, you better tell him that Annie was here, okay? I think we better go, Annie. Let's go.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to walk this lady home. I won't let her walk alone at night. You do understand that, don't you? Ah, you do understand. Thank you, thank you. Good night, eh?
Good night, sir.
Let's go, Annie.
Good night.
Rachel and her whole family have moved out.
How?
I don't know. Tony found out about the setup, but I'm not sure if he knows that David Largemont's behind the whole thing.
And Tony kicked them out of the house?
Well, I don't know if he actually kicked them. Frank drove them downtown. They got down there, they got out of the car, and they walked away. Now, Frank said that they didn't have any money, but I don't trust him. Did you know that Frank and Ma are behind the whole Larchmont thing?
You mean they invented him like David Larchmont doesn't exist?
That's right, but we can't think about that right now because we have to find Rachel.
Why?
Because I want to. Now, they can't get far on no dinero.
Max, maybe they took a bus.
Bus? Don't you think if they were going to take a bus, they'd have Frank drive them to the bus station and not drop them off downtown?
Yeah, well, and you want to look for her right now?
Yes, right now.
Max, I can't do it. I have an appointment.
The only appointment you have is with me, here and now.
Not this time, Max.
Oh, okay. Sure, I understand. You're a busy guy and got a lot of things to do, I understand. I hope you have another job.
Max, I don't have another job. I just can't do it right now. I'll look for all day tomorrow and next week. Now I can't do it.
If you don't do this thing with me right now, you can forget about our whole deal.
You know, do whatever you want. All right?
Daniel. No, don't be afraid. I want to talk to you and your sister. Where's Annie?
She went to see your husband.
Tony? Why?
He wanted to talk to her.
You told Tony?
About this problem?
You told him that David Larchmont hired you?
Well, I think he already knew. I thought you told him.
No, I didn't tell him. Look, it doesn't really matter. The reason why I'm here. Daniel, where can I find David Larchmont?
Well, I don't know.
Daniel, please. You have to tell me. This is very important.
I swear I don't know. And Annie doesn't know either.
Daniel, listen to me. I have to know where David Larchmont is. This is very important. Because of your scam, I got into a huge argument with my husband and I left. Now I'm living in a shady hotel room downtown. You know, David Larchmont has caused me the biggest nightmare of my entire life. I need to know who he is.
Okay.
Senora Mrs. Rachel, I thought you were in San Francisco. How's your father?
He's fine, Martine, thank you. Annie. Did you speak with Tony?
No, we waited all afternoon. First they told us he was busy, and then they told us he went to bed and he didn't want to be bothered.
Was he sad or depressed?
I'm sorry, we didn't see him.
No. Everybody was running around like they were crazy because you guys left. And I can't imagine why that James told me that you were in San Francisco. How dare he? He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Annie, I need to find David Larchmont. And you have to help me.
See, Annie, you have to tell Julie.
Julie? Who is Julie?
Hello.
Louis, hey, how you doing? You know my dad, right?
Mr. Swanson, of course. Nice to see you, sir.
Nice to see you.
Hey, do you want to have a seat?
Yeah. So, what's all the urgency?
You won't believe the mess we're in now. Remember that kid Daniel? The one that I supposedly hit?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't him. I guess I must have just hit some other guy. But Daniel and his sister got together and decided to say that I hit them so that Daniel could get free medical attention. Right, Dad? Anyway, Tony and Rachel got in this huge fight over it, and we left. She left. We all left, and we don't have any money. She didn't take any with her. We're staying at this raunchy hotel right now.
Well, where are you guys staying?
I just told you we're staying at some flea bag hotel.
Oh, I mean, here or downtown or...
It's just down the street a couple of blocks.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do what I can to help you guys. I mean, if you need some money, I'll loan it to you, you know? You just pay me back at your leisure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I mean, you know, I came down here so fast, I didn't have time to stop at the bank in San Francisco, and I mean, I already blew everything I brought with me. You know how it is down here.
Yeah, I know how it is.
Yeah, what a kid I got, huh?
Well, he's young, and he's got dark hair, and he's got a square jaw.
Is he thin?
No, actually, he's well built, and he has a deep voice.
That sounds like Max.
The boss's brother. Is he about this tall?
Yes.
Oh, my God. What if Max invented this whole David Larchmont thing? You see, this has been so strange from the beginning. I mean, he always agrees to meet me, and then he never shows up.
But the only one that shows up is Bill.
Who's Bill?
Bill is the guy that stole my money.
Do you understand why I need to find David Larchmont?
I understand. I'm gonna ask Julie.
She will never tell you where he lives. We have to do something so she will spill the beans.
Maybe we should trick her.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Come on in. Hey. I'm sorry for coming around so late, but I knew you wouldn't be asleep. Just got back from Camille's. She invited me over for dinner. You never guess who else was there? Moira. I can only imagine what they were saying. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Tony, are you ever going to get over all this?
I suppose, someday.
You know that Rachel's still here in Acapulco?
How do you know that?
I overheard Max talking with Frank Tornell on the phone. Frank drove him downtown. He offered her money. Rachel wouldn't accept it. She left her without a penny.
Didn't you leave her money with James? She didn't take it?
No, I thought she had. I walk in my office, and there it is right on my desk, along with a ring and a letter.
And what did the letter say?
A lot of stuff.
I just can't get it. She doesn't take the money or the tickets you leave her. She doesn't accept the money from Frank. What's going on here?
Doesn't make sense. Wouldn't a woman who was after nothing but money and out for herself, wouldn't she accept the money?
Well, I would think so. Look, she's your wife. And you should know her better than anyone else.
God, Andrew, I hate this. I hate this entire situation. You think for a second if I was sure of her innocence that I'd let her go?
Are you sure about this, or do you still have your doubts?
No, she didn't take the money. I have no idea what to think.
Then what you have to do is go find her. And clear up any doubts you might have.
I really appreciate your help.
It's no problem, Mr. Swanson.
You going ahead, K-Dad? I'll be up in a minute.
All right, now don't you be too off, okay? It's being a dad.
Take care of yourself.
Night, Daddy.
Nice guy. So, how much do you need?
Well, how much can you afford?
Whatever you want.
Well, what if I said I wanted $50,000?
Then I would have to say, no problem.
You have the money.
Told you I wasn't poor.
Yeah, I just don't want to go back to San Francisco. It's so boring there. I want to stay here.
I don't want you to go back either. How's that?
Well, what are we going to do? Rachel wants us to leave, and it's making me so mad. She's so stupid sometimes.
Oh. Let's have a seat over here for a moment.
Okay.
Have a little chat. So, how did Tony find out about this scam?
Who knows? You know, there's something else I can't figure out. This guy, he keeps calling Rachel and bothering her. He says his name is David Larchmont. I've never heard of any David Larchmont, and neither has she. He says he's from San Francisco. And he's the same guy that paid Daniel to be my accident victim.
Does Tony know about this guy?
Yeah. And he got really mad at Rachel about it, too. Because, this is where it gets a little confusing. Remember when my dad got in that fight at the bar with Martine?
Yeah.
Well, he met this girl who just so happened to be Daniel's sister. It's a crazy coincidence. Nonetheless, Tony thinks that Rachel and my father are setting him up. I know.
Did you know about it?
Are you kidding? These people never tell me anything, Louis. But all in all, Tony and Rachel get in a big fight over it, and here we are stuck in this dump.
Do you think, Tony and Rachel split is permanent?
I don't know. I mean, I know that Tony loves Rachel.
What about her?
Oh, she loves him even more. The only thing is she's really upset because he doesn't trust her.
Why not?
It's because of Max. You know, everything that went on between Rachel and Max.
And Rachel doesn't dig Max?
No, she hates him. I mean, he's the reason that she's in this big mess right now anyway. I don't know. I probably shouldn't even be telling you all this, Louis. Rachel's pretty private, and she'd be bummed out if she knew I was letting you in on her entire life.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Where was Rachel planning to get the money to leave?
Oh, well, she was going to ask Robert Moore for the money. You know, the doctor's son?
Yeah.
The only thing is he's out of town, and we don't know when he's coming back. Hey. Where'd you go? For a walk? This is Louis. You remember him, right? Yeah. I'm going to bed. Good night. Night.
Good night. That woman does not trust me.
Oh, don't worry about it. She doesn't trust anybody. What now?
Well, let's say I come by tomorrow around 11. You have to decide what you want to do.
Okay.
You know, you sleep on it. And, I'll come by in the morning.
Okay. Thanks, Louis. See you then. Night.
Are you crazy?
Why?
Don't you know that Max and Louis are friends?
Louis used to work for Tony, but he doesn't anymore. Thank you very much, Miss Know-It-All.
Marnie, Louis always hangs out with Max. In fact, he's probably on the phone calling him right now.
He doesn't work for them. You should be congratulating me instead of yelling at me.
Congratulating you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, thanks to me, you don't have to ask Robert for money anymore.
What are you talking about?
Louis is gonna loan us some money.
You asked him for money?
Yeah!
What are you, crazy? You don't even know this guy. And I don't trust him. He's probably on the phone calling Max right now, telling him exactly where we are, and this whole thing is going to start all over again.
He wouldn't do that. He doesn't even want to have anything to do with that family anymore.
Marnie, just don't make any more stupid decisions, okay? Because you've gotten me into enough trouble already.
Oh, this is all my fault, is that right?
Yes, it is all your fault. Because if you hadn't been out drinking with Louis all over the place, it would have never happened.
Well, if you would have been honest with Tony from the beginning, you wouldn't have gotten kicked out of the house.
I didn't get kicked out of the house. I left.
Sure you did. You can tell that story to somebody else. You know, I'm sick and tired of doing everything you always tell me to do. By the way, I'm not going back to San Francisco.
What?
I figure if I have to work, I'll just stay here and get a job.
Yeah, fine, good. You know what? That's better for me because that's one less mouth I have to feed. You never had a job. Why start now?
Why don't you just shut up and eat your stupid sandwich, bitch? Might be the last food you'll get.
Morning, Mom.
How'd you sleep?
Fine. What about you?
I didn't get a wink of sleep. Worried about you all night. Tony, what are you going to do? You going to get a divorce? Well, are you going to the police?
You worried about Max, Victoria?
Well, of course I'm worried about him. I know he's innocent, but if you go to the police, it won't make any difference. She'll just accuse him just to get even.
Oh. I see you changed your mind again.
No, I haven't, and don't say things like that. I don't know what to believe anymore. I know he's innocent. I know he didn't have anything to do with Rachel until she got here. Tony, this family can't afford another scandal.
Speaking of which, if I divorce Rachel right now, under our present marriage agreement, she gets half of everything I own.
Are you serious?
Fortunately, yes.
Well, can't your lawyer do anything?
I'm going to talk to him right now.
Oh, Tony, be very careful about this. This could ruin the whole family.
Hello.
Hi. Excuse me.
Why is Tony going to see his attorney?
Because he's going to file for divorce.
A divorce? Why? He was never married. The license was fake.
Who told you that?
Victoria, I'm not a child. I know what's going on, and so does Clark. Max told us. Besides, you were the one that told us Tony thought Rachel was an imposter.
Well, don't tell anybody else, and I mean it too, Camille. Don't tell anybody.
Tony's getting a divorce. That means Rachel gets a huge alimony settlement. large chunk of money that she can live comfortably off of. Oh, rather like a queen.
I just wish it were only the alimony. Rachel and Tony were married tenants in common.
What? That means she gets half of everything he owns.
That's right.
She gets half of my share, too.
Right again.
Tony has gone absolutely crazy. He has to go to the police.
If he does that, then Rachel might implicate Max just out of spite.
So it's true.
It isn't true, but she could say it is and bring the whole family down with her.
Hi, Judy. Oh, I've been really busy. I've been working and going to the hospital. Would you like some coffee?
Hey, last time I saw you, you were a basket case. What's up?
Nothing. Everything's cool. Mr. Stockdail doesn't know anything, and they found Mr. Larchmont.
Found him?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
I don't know. They didn't tell me that.
And
nothing. Look, it's not my problem. What I need to know is where Larchmont lives. I want to get back the money he owes us. Did he tell you where he lives?
Nah.
Well, why don't we go see him ourselves? Why don't we go get the rest of our money?
Oh, we can't do that.
Why not?
Because I don't know where he lives. You know, he promised to bring me the money, and he hasn't. Hey, but maybe you can ask your friends where he lives.
I can't do that. They let us go without telling Mr. Stockdail anything. I can't ask them for David Larchmont's address.
Why not?
Can you imagine what they would do if they knew I went back to go get the money? They've been so nice to us.
Well, then we just gotta wait till he sends the money.
Till he sends the money? Who is he sending it with?
I mean, brings it. You know, he's bringing it himself, yeah.
Why did you say sends it?
Hey, I made a mistake, okay?
It's crazy. Give her half of everything we own after what she did to Tony?
Camille, calm down.
Calm down. You calm down, Clark. You have no backbone. Tony doesn't kick her out, I will.
Who do you think you're calling?
Mara.
You're not gonna call anybody.
Excuse me?
I've had it with your gossiping, Camille.
I'll do whatever I want.
No, you won't. Your gossiping has turned this situation into a huge mess, and Tony could actually be in danger.
In danger? What are you talking about?
No, I'm not gonna tell you. Because you'll just blab it to half the city. Camille, for once in your life, stop discussing family problems with people who aren't family. That is if you still love Tony.
Tell me.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
You have to tell me.
I don't have to tell you a thing. And you're not going to tell anyone outside of this family. Or I'll tell Tony about your scheming.
Hey. Wow. So, what's the verdict?
Well, I decided I'm staying.
Oh, you are so cool. You are so cool. Well, how about a little lunch at my place?
You can cook?
I'll try.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning, Annie. Have a seat.
Thank you. Julie doesn't know where Mr. Larchmont lives.
You think she's lying to you?
No. She bought my story, and she has no reason to lie. And Mr. Larchmont promised her that he would drop off the money he owes me, and who knows when that's going to be. But the interesting thing is that first Julie said that he was going to send the money, and then she said he was going to bring it himself. That's all I know. I'm really sorry.
Annie, I didn't want to do this.
but I don't have another choice. You know David Larchmont, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm arranging a meeting with this guy I know. I want you to hide at the place, and if you recognize this man as David Larchmont, I want you to give me a signal or something. Okay?
Have a seat, huh?
Thanks.
What's up?
What's up? I never thought I'd be asking you this. I want a divorce. It is a delicate situation, but I want your advice as a lawyer and as my friend.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Look, Annie, first I have to find Max's phone number, but as soon as I do that, I'm going to set up a meeting, and I'll let you know when and where.
Okay, you can call Daniel and leave a message with him.
Thank you so much for doing this.
How can you thank me? I should be thanking you. Thank you.
Don't worry about it. And now that I've met you, I know why my father likes you so much.
Thank you. Well, I have to go. I'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
I'll call you.
Okay.
Is there a phone I can use?
Are you a guest here?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Good morning, Stockdail residents. May I help you?
James. Hi, it's Rachel.
Ma'am, good morning.
Good morning. James, I need a favor from you. I need Max's phone number.
Hold on a moment. Ma'am, it's Rachel, and she wants Max's telephone number.
I can't believe it. That's preposterous.
Here you are.
Who told you I was here?
Nobody told me. I've been looking for you since last night. He kicked you out, huh?
He didn't kick me out. I left.
Same thing. Didn't I tell you? I told you this was going to happen when Tony got sick of you. And he could have forgiven you like everything else.
Max, what are you talking about?
Barney's accident.
How do you know about that?
Everyone knows about that. That's all they're talking about back at the estate. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I warn you?
About what?
About what Tony would do when he got sick of you, when he got bored with you. What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
Back to San Francisco?
Maybe.
Well, how are you going to do that? You're broke. I could give you some money.
I'll tell you what, Max. Why don't we get together tomorrow and talk about it?
Tomorrow? What's wrong with right now? You got plans?
Yeah, I have something to do with my father.
What something? What?
Things. Look, we can meet tomorrow at the restaurant around the corner from the hotel, okay? And we'll talk then.
Well, wait a minute. Wait. Are you sure you're not saying this just to get rid of me? How do I know you're not going to take off and split to San Francisco tonight?
You know I'm broke. How can I leave?
I'll tell you what. Why don't I take you and your father to lunch now?
No, I'll tell you what. Why don't we meet tomorrow or nothing? Okay?
Okay, fine. Mañana.
I can't believe the audacity of Rachel calling here from Max's telephone number.
You didn't give it to her, did you?
Of course I didn't. Told James to hang up.
And did she call back?
No, she didn't. I guess she got the idea she wasn't going to get the number.
Where was she calling from, San Francisco?
I don't know. I called Max, but he wasn't home. I cannot believe I trusted that woman. But she seems so sincere and so truthful.
I never believed her. It's amazing. Tony gets rid of her, and she goes straight to Max. Oh, have you told the help not to give out the number if she calls?
Yes, I did. We're going to have to tell Andrew and Alex, though, when they come back. I wonder what she wanted with Max.
Maybe that's why she didn't take the money and the tickets. She wanted Max to feel sorry for her.
Max isn't that gullible, not after what she accused him of.
Have you told Tony?
Mm-mm. I was going to wait till he came back.
Oh, well, we have to tell Tony immediately.
This is a very delicate situation. If we ask the court to terminate your marriage, saying you were swindled, we have to tell the whole story.
Including Max's involvement.
Whatever your notions are. The problem is, if you don't say it, she will. Do you think she would?
Hold on a second. Yeah.
I wanted to tell you that Rachel called.
When?
About 10 minutes ago. She wanted Max's phone number.
Really?